We're doing this thing. All right. Hello. Welcome to my first ever video on my channel, Curious Miche, where you and I are going to talk all things secondhand home decor, thrifting, DIYs that are actually cool, and you're pretty much going to see the step-by-step process of me decorating and designing my first ever apartment. If all that sounds fun to you, please stick around and subscribe. I would love to have you here on this journey. Yeah, so a lot of fun things to come. What I thought we could do for today though is go over my top 10 secondhand home decor finds. You can kind of get to know me and my style, and I can show you some cool home decor items. Let's jump right on into it. This beautiful lady. Look how stunning. Headless, but still very chic. This was a gift from my boyfriend as a Christmas present. I saw this in the window and I sent him along as my little elf. She was a little bit on the pricier side, $60 Canadian, but love her. I have put fairy lights in the center of the vase, which is controlled with a little remote. And at night, she lights up my life. So yeah, I love her. Thank you, James. Let's grab item number 2. Now this is a piece of artwork. I drove about an hour to get, but I thought it was worth all the time to do so because look at it. It's an optical illusion. No, but really, I have never seen a piece of artwork like this. And signed with a Sharpie. Yeah, I found this off of a Facebook Marketplace seller. He was the woodworker himself. It was listed at, I believe, $60. I love this piece. I have yet to find a home for it because I'm very indecisive. I am impulsive, but I also want to get it right the first time, which leads into my perfectionism, but that's another story for another day. Anyways, second item. Moving right along. Third item is beautiful, but I'm not sure exactly what it is. One second. Okay, on a trip to see my friend in Welland, which is in Ontario. Why am I so bad at geography? Yes, it's in Ontario. My dear friend Kenzie lives over there, and I said, why don't I pay you a visit? Because she always flies to come see me, which is kind of unfair. I'm sorry, Kenzie. But anywho, what we did was do a little thrifting, and I found myself this urn. At least I think it's an urn. It could be a vase or a vessel for some other goods, but it's hand created, and it's just so stunning with the colors, the shape, everything is beautiful. JD, whoever that is, made it. I was like, Kenzie, when I die, I would love to be cremated and some of my ashes be put in this urn or vessel because it's just that beautiful. So that's the story of this little guy. I believe it was $6.99, and for a hand created piece, that is a deal if you ask me. Love it. All right. Moving along. So we're on to our fourth item. Lighten up your life with these. I will just take out my electric candles, which I got from Amazon. I'll link them if you'd like. I actually love these guys on a side note. They flicker and they are controlled with a remote, and there's no fire hazard in case you are forgetful like me. Anyways, these candlestick holders I am obsessed with. They're like sneaky snakes. Stunning, right? Take a look at this. Woo, woo. So 1, 2, and when I saw these at the thrift store, they actually came with a third, but the third unfortunately had a big chip on one of the edges, so I left her behind. But I think it was $8.99 and $6.99. Which is not the worst, but I just feel like prices at thrift stores have increased over the last couple years. So now deals in my head don't seem like deals in the past. But anyways. Okay, we're chugging along. Let's do a fun little thing. It's a little dusty. This one is a little bit impractical. However, it brings me a lot of joy, and I saw Paige Wassel also loves tomatoes, so of course I love tomatoes. And I must own a glass tomato. Look how cute it is. I think sometimes you just gotta buy the impractical things or the things that just put a smile on your face, because when you see them, instantly happy. I'm not sure if someone hand blew. I'm not sure if this is a hand blown piece, but regardless, I will cherish this tomato until the day I die. And then when I do, remember, put me in my urn. Okay, we are on to our 6th item. Now, if you know me, you know I'm always late. I'm sorry to my coworkers, my friends, my family. Whatever it may be, I will be a few minutes behind schedule. I love clocks. Doesn't make sense, but I love them. Anyways, timekeeping is not my strength, but I like to remind myself that I should be on a schedule and I should strive to be there on time. So, with that being said, I thrifted this stunning little cutie patootie that plugs in. When I reverse image searched, which you can do on Google, you just take a picture of an item with that little camera icon on the right hand side of your screen on your phone, and these go for like $50 or more on secondhand sites because they're a vintage clock. So $4.99 was a steal. And I love pink. I love pink, especially this more salmon-y color. So yeah, I'll cherish this forever. Okay, wait, what item are we on? Why am I? Right, I am also not good with numbers. That makes sense because I'm not good at keeping time. I'm not good at counting, I'm not good at math, I'm not good at... I actually am not really good at many things when it comes to being like traditionally smart, but I am good at design. Let's hope. So bear with me while I'm counting, but here we go. On to the next. Okay, this is another example of where form meets functionality. Check it out. It's a beautiful, why is this not coming to me? It's a metal canister, and there's a specific name for this type of... Anywho, I have like 4 more of these that fit inside each other, like the Russian dolls. So it's like a Russian doll situation, except with whatever this is called. I refuse to have ugly things in my eyeline whenever possible. Actually, I always refuse. So to prove that point, my boyfriend and I, Nespresso pod, live in this canister. I'll insert pictures of the other ones. Anything that I want to hide away but still have a home for is put in a nesting thingamajig. Okay, yes, this one is going to be functional too. As I was saying, I do not want to see ugly things. What is ugly? Tissue boxes. Cry me a river, why don't you? Tissue boxes without covers are ugly. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We'll put this right back in there because we are not wasteful over on this channel. So, get yourself a thrifted tissue box cover. It will make all the difference. At one point, I kept finding them and I'm like, oh my goodness, I gotta re-gift these, or I gotta have more tissue boxes around the house. Oh, I think I still have 3. Oopsies. Okay, anyways, this one, which lives in our bathroom, it's an acrylic cover, and this is what it looks like. Woohoo! I think it makes all the difference when you pay attention to the little details. You do not need to look at ugly things in your house. There are simple solutions that are cheap. This one, I think I thrifted for $7.99, but when you find these kind of items in store, they range from like 50 to, I saw a tissue box cover a couple days ago and it was $140 Canadian. Thankfully it was on sale for $70, but still, Who would pay that money, unless you are rich as heck, for something that covers your tissues? Not me. So you can thrift them. That's all I'm saying. All right, we're almost done. Item number 9. Now this is a matching moment. For those who know, they know. If you know, you know. Go to my Instagram, curious_Miche, and you will know as well. How perfect is this miniature lamp? You can't argue with me. You cannot. There is no arguing. It is so tiny, and it matches. I don't know why I just did a full circle, but I am this lamp, and this lamp is me. There was a second mini lamp at the thrift store, and I think these were also like $6.99 or something like that. And I was like, I don't need to. I will hold off and let someone else enjoy finding such a cool little guy. But then as I thought about it more and more, I regretted getting the second because my boyfriend's mom loves home decor as much as I do. And I was like, I'll just pop on back, buy her this matching lamp, and just call it a day. But when I went back 15 minutes or so later, someone had shattered this lampshade. A milky glass lampshade. So all that was left was the base. But me, being an inexperienced little bean, didn't see the value of buying just the base, which is a beautiful stone, very rare probably. You can buy these lampshades on Amazon. So anyways, we just got one. I can't decide what I want to do for my final item because honestly, I have way too much home decor that I would love to talk about, and we could probably sit here for 5 hours and just do that. But for the purpose of this first video, I want to keep you engaged and wanting more. Come back to me. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, let's just stick with a newer find. Yeah, we'll just do one more. 1 second. Okay. Keep in mind I own like 90 mirrors. This mirror wasn't really necessary. However, it was really cool, so I had to get it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Say hello to yourself in the mirror. Ooh, look at these edges. Ooh, really cool, hey? Maybe for this segment, I can insert a picture and just talk about it here. So for this mirror, I found it on Facebook Marketplace. It was listed at $50. And I thought that was a deal considering when I reversed image searched, as I mentioned before, how you can do that on Google. It was originally $500, but that was the larger size of this mirror, even though this one's pretty big already. From that, I knew that this was a quality mirror. And yeah, I think that it will be a cool moment in our entryway. So there's opportunities for picture taking. We all love a good selfie. And if you don't, you are lying. You're lying. With all that being said, I think that rounds out our haul and top 10 secondhand home decor items, which is so hard for me to condense because as I said, all I want to do all day is talk to you about my secondhand finds and the stories behind them and the prices and the deals and all that good stuff. But that's why I created this channel, so we can do just that. Follow along for my next video, which will be a little home tour of a work in progress apartment, because this apartment I don't think we're gonna finish for another 1.5 years. I want it to be a very custom experience that reflects me and my partner and all of our quirks and our passions and just the way we like to live, and it needs to reflect us authentically. So that takes time, and with that, curation is key. So stick around because there is so much more content to come. Thank you so much for watching my first ever video. It's been a long time coming, but at this point in my life, I'm ready. I'm ready to share. I'm ready to create a community of like-minded people, and I'm just so excited. So yeah, I will leave you with that, and I will see you in our home tour. Okay, bye! For the purposes of this channel, nope, we do not need a backstory. Do I sound like a robot? I do not know.